Hello there, gacha gamers. Ah, look at them go. If it's not already obvious, it's Medabot time. It's time to row battle. But before we look more at that, we do get free things. So that's what we're going to look at first. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So there we go. We've got a nice new free yellow friendship SSR and assist SSR. This is good. This means I don't have to care about this at all because I now have something fun to play with yellow. It's a relatively solid card. You've got extra cheering bonus, you've got loyalty bonus, training bonus, skill bonus, cheering bonus, loyalty bonus. You know, it's a solid enough card. And then we've got the weaker versions of the skills. So we've got Dum Diddly Dum, Robot Fight or Robattle Fight. Armor level 3, block 45% of a skill damage. When received, it decreases by 15% each time. When an aura technique is activated, charge level 2 is granted. And then we've got Hot Soul. Late game, Self Yellow. When using a skill with loyalty 90 or higher, the following effect occurs. Better Guts recovery by 10% or 15%, depending on skill level 1 or 2. Guts are restored for every 90 points exceeding loyalty of 90. So if you've got 110 loyalty, you'll get 20 guts back. If you've got 120 loyalty, you'll get 30 guts back. This goes up to 50 with the level 4 of the skill on the actual MR. All in all, that's a really solid card for us to get for free. And it does mean that, honestly, whilst the MR is a better version, if you don't care for yellow, you don't care for the card. Because you've got a solid answer. Now, we're just going to look at the skills first, because we've just been looking at those. So you've got Hot Soul 3 and 4. Same diff, slightly better recovery speed, and a bonus of being in an advantageous position. You use 20% less guts once. Bigger numbers, like this is the only difference here, just bigger numbers. And it's the same with Row Battle Fight. It's just big numbers. So here you're talking minus 75 because you've got a level 5 of the armor skill. You get charge level 4, and all technique stats are increased by +5 when an aura technique is activated and you are in an advantageous position. So honestly, it's a solid card for sure. Oh, no, that's the one I want to keep up. When we actually look at the cards themselves, you know, you've got your 40% follower bonuses, loyalty +10, loyalty and fame bonus, additional percentage of Monster EXP gained and +2 levels, 15 training, 20 loyalty, +1 to skill trainings, +15 to training, +1 outside of Prime to the training level, 15 loyalty, 20 gubbinry, and then this weird errantry one, which I actually have to double check, isn't elsewhere. Let me just check Shuna. That's not Shuna. Is it on you as well? Or is this like... Yeah, I honestly cannot figure out for love nor money what that actually is. It says something about you getting bonuses. It doesn't explain what the bonus is. So that is an interesting thing that I'll be trying to play around with to see if I can figure out what it actually is. And then we're heading over onto the defense card, as to which we have 60 bonus to inorganics, not an errantry boosting skill. We'll come back to this. 25 loyalty bonus, 11 great, 150 boost to a defense, +3 to defense trainings, +4 to inorganic level, 6% training boost whilst also being a fatigue reduction of 6%, 40% EX training, another new bonus, 8 great and 10 errantry bonus. So this, apparently, from the way that it is worded, means you get an extra additional skill when you're doing errantries. So now you've got the 3 little blip system. According to this, you'll get extra blips whilst you're training. And that makes sense when you consider that it's got the Noramon skill on absolute steroids down here. So this is 50% extra Noramon chance. You are guaranteed a boss battle. You are more likely to win. Like, it's just all of the Noramon skills in one on a card. This is a fascinating little card for yellow. I think it patches a few holes, and the skills are interesting too. So we've got Berserk, self-yellow or inorganic at level 2, only inorganic at level 1. When an aura technique hits, the following effect is applied 3 times. Your own toughness stat is reduced by 20%, and you add 10% of your durability to your strength, intelligence, accuracy, and evasion. That goes up to 13% on the level 2 skill, again with the additional self-yellow effect. And you get critical hit rate and critical damage plus 8%. Throw away the defense you build with this card to become stronger everywhere else. And then, secondarily, we have full power, self-yellow or meow type. Now, for some wild reason, it's completely changed the translate on the second half, but it's when a move hits, the following effect occurs. Attack stat increases depending on the number of times a skill is used during battle, maximum 20%. Advantage penetration 1, that maximum becomes 40% on the level 2 version of the skill, and the penetration becomes level 2 as well. Fascinating. Again, it's really nice to see them be not just for the colour, you know, so it's self-yellow or meow, meow, so that maybe allows you to splash it elsewhere. I wouldn't massively be doing so. Oh look, I got nothing. Oh, of course I did. Of course I got the Illumine. Wonderful. How excellent. I'm so glad. I also have my 3-star disc, so we're just going to open that whilst we're here, because why not? And of course, it's great. I can see how this event's going to be for me. But fortunately, I don't actively care much about getting anything from it. I like MEDABOTS a lot, but I just can't pull willy-nilly here. I need to save up for whenever we have an inorganic master. But yeah, this looks like it'll be an interesting set of bits and bobs for yellow. I'm quite fascinated to see how this impacts things. I think them having the MR is nice. They've already got an upgraded rival as well. So having a nice big solid EX card to go with all of this, I could see some interesting things coming out of yellow with what we have here. But we'll find out about that as time goes on, and I will see you next time.